Right at 1:00, the protests did something strange. They stopped, and everybody went home.
At 1 p.m.?
What's weird here?
Well, first of all, what city is this? Is that New York?
New York. That's New York.
Is it 1 a.m. or 1 p.m.?
That's 1 p.m.
Well, there's a decent amount of people there, but that's the only thing I could see.
It's hard to spot if you don't understand what you're looking for.
Okay.
What was this No Kings event?
Oh,
go ahead. Your understanding?
My understanding is the No Kings event was to basically protest Trump and his weaponizing of the government against the United States citizens.
And their claim is that Trump and his ICE guys are hyper-violent.
Correct.
And that the January 6th protests were hyper-violent. They weren't. We had people there. You were one of them.
Well, somebody got shot in the face.
It's a big protest. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
But they still weren't hyper-violent. What you're witnessing here with this particular No Kings protest is the left is rebranding as the peaceful, law-abiding crowd. They were instructed to leave the area when the protest permit was over. And they herded everybody off. If you watch the crowds at some of the parades, you can see people going, okay, here this way, come on. Okay, let's go this way here.
Mm-hmm.
They're herding everybody away at the specified time for the end of the protest to rebrand as the lawful, benevolent, nice party. It's a total rebrand attempt. And online, on Twitter, you can see them. Well, that was the end of the protest. And the protests have rules and we have to abide by the rules. And everybody's going, so what was Minneapolis exactly?
Wisconsin.
Was Wisconsin and all of the others? It failed. Their rebrand attempt failed, but that's definitely what it was. And one of the big things
I didn't even see that, brother. I didn't even see that.
I caught it.
Yeah.
One of the big things they did was talk about, there was like one incident at January 6th where somebody smeared feces on a wall. And it was all over Twitter the last 2 days.
And listen, the Democrats have rebranded already. I mean,
yes.
They got rid of the KKK because they were all about that back in the day.
Yes.
And then supposedly they switched places and the Republicans became, the istophobe egotists.
When we were young, better dead than red was a phrase meaning better to be dead than to be a communist.
Correct.
Sam Donaldson, the night of the election in 1992, when Clinton won, got on the air and said, I'm pretty sure it was Sam Donaldson, and said the red states and indicated the Republican states. And it was at that moment in 1992 that the Republicans were branded as the hated Reds. That was the biggest rebranding politically in recent American history right there.
But they did successfully rebrand the fact that, they are no longer the KKK because the Democrats set up the KKK. The Democrats are responsible for the Jim Crow.
Yeah.
The Democrats are responsible for the welfare state to have the minorities voting Democrat for the next 100 years, as per Lyndon Johnson's quote. There's an N-word in there, but we won't use that on the show.
We'll have him voting for the next 100 years.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, and he's quoted as saying that. Now, here's where the rebranding kind of crapped out on them because it became a bad joke.
Mm-hmm.
This is from the Detroit Free Press. There are hundreds of these interviews.
Tell me who you are and what you're doing here. I'm Patricia Leigh Dorsey, and I am here because there's no place else in the world I could be. This is the place to be. This and 2,700 places in the U.S. and 37 other countries. We are here because we believe in our country. We do not believe in what's happening to it. It has become something we do not recognize, and we need to get rid of the president, Miller, all of them. We need to get rid of those people and make our country again what it should be.
Now, lifelong communist.
First of all, you could tell that she's a Woodstock woman from back in the day.
Second, you can tell she's college educated. That's the whole. She's got all of her talking points lined up.
But the thing
all
is,
of her talking points are lined up.
They're weaponizing patriotism,
yes,
to an extent, because she doesn't know the full facts.
No,
and that's why we call them useful idiots.
Yes,
they just tell these people what they want them to hear.
Yeah.
They add a little truth to it.
Yeah.
So it seems legit, and then they send them in that direction. Now, listen,
yes.
I want to see the United States become, what it used to be. I mean, I am an Americanist. I love this country. I fear the government.
I want to see America the way it was in the 70s when we were kids.
Yeah, I would love to see the young kids enjoy a world because we were so blessed to grow up in the 70s.
Yeah. Yep.
We truly were.
It was an amazing time.
Mm-hmm.
But they've weaponized the old people as part of their rebranding, because who doesn't love a kindly old grandma sitting in her wheelchair in her hand-knitted shawl that she made at Woodstock after she blew 75 guys in one day?
Yes. And another thing is they don't tell older people like this is Kamala Harris was not primaried into the position. She was picked and placed. Kind of like Barack Obama.
They don't want to hear that. It would be ridiculous.
He was picked in place for a specific reason
by
the globalists. And the globalists, they're not idiots. They have literally weaponized our own 501c program against us.
Yep.
They took billions.
Yes.
I would, in the past 20, 30 years, trillions upon trillions of tax dollars, and they literally repurposed that money to use against the very country that gave them that money.
Rebranding to be the demonstration of peace, and we're the law-abiding ones, and this, that, and the other. Well, what they've done is, here's the Austin Police Department. Thank you to everyone who participated in the No Kings March today. The rally remained peaceful with no arrests reported. We're grateful to our community and event organizers for coming together to make sure that voices were heard safely and respectfully.
Yep.
San Diego Police Department. Thanks to the more than 2,500 people who came out and exercised their First Amendment right peacefully and responsibly. Once again, no one was arrested. That's San Diego. I've got probably 24 more of this exact thing. That was Austin and San Diego. And you've got Atlanta, St. Louis, and a whole bunch of other cities. All the same messaging. Thank you for coming out and demonstrating peacefully. There were no arrests. Those were the two messages. Demonstration was peaceful. There were no arrests. Demonstration was peaceful. There were no arrests. Over and over and over.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.